All right, guys, today is the top tips of how do you get your bid accepted. These are questions to ask a realtor to help you get that bid and that house won. I'm James Sharp. I'm an agent in Dallas, Texas. I run the Sharp Real Estate Group, and we find all the times there's an average real estate experience where you may not get the house of your dreams, or the Sharp experience where we 9 out of 10 times get you that deal, get that magic word where we got our deal accepted. And what I'm talking about today is some key questions you as the buyer should ask your agent. One is to make sure your agent knows that you want to put in your best foot forward. It's all about first impressions, guys. So make sure to ask the question of, hey, you're going to send me over an offer to sign that's all typed up. Don't ever think, well, we're in a pinch, we're going to just do it right here at the house, we're going to just handwrite the stuff in there. No. I've seen so many handwritten contracts that are horrible. And at that point, you've really kind of just, you've fallen on your face right off the bat. So don't do that. That's tip number one. Make sure to ask your agent to call the listing agent. And what I'm saying is this, is make sure your agent knows to ask certain questions. Okay, the first thing is they got to ask, is the house still available? Because it wouldn't make sense to put an offer on something that's already gone, right? So you got to make sure it's still available. Do you have any offers working on it? It's a total legitimate question to ask. You should definitely ask your agent. I wish people would do that. I get so many blind offers where the person hasn't ever called me, doesn't know anything about the situation, doesn't know anything about my selling side, the seller's needs and wants. They just send that offer in. They never ask any questions. Another question that you can definitely ask your agent to do is to find out, what are the seller's hot buttons? What do they need to make this a smooth transaction? How quick can they close? Do they need extra time after closing? I don't get that asked nearly enough. These are, I would consider this video series a public service announcement. Make sure you asking your agent, hey, what is their hot buttons? What really is motivating them to sell it in the first place? And maybe we can do that in conjunction with offering that term. So for example, I had one where they wanted their money to close so that they can buy their new house, but they needed some time to finish out the school year. So we made sure we had that prepared and that ready, that information. I had an agent who called me. In this case, I was the selling side, and I told him, look, we'd like to close end of March, and we need until the middle of May to finish up the school year. Is that going to work for your buyer? And they said, absolutely. Those are key ingredients to making sure your deal gets accepted there. If you guys really find the house of your dreams, nothing speaks louder to me as a selling side and to my sellers a lot of times than to get a written personal note, a letter that states, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we fell in love with the house. We just really, oh my gosh, this is the house. We've been looking and looking and looking there. Ask your agent, would it be okay if I put together a written letter and ask them to send it along with the offer for you? Another bonus here to that, make sure to take a picture of the family. If there is a family with little ones, oh my gosh. I mean, I've had sellers who have picked a lower offer because they saw it's going to this good family. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. And they've forgone thousands of dollars because they found this emotional tie. So make sure to do that too. Make sure to ask that it's okay to do. The last other one there is to make sure you put in your highest, best offer at the beginning, because a lot of times you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. A lot of times I've seen buyer rookie mistake. They want to go in and get a deal. Well, it depends on your market, depends where you're at there, but a lot of times if you go in with a substandard listing offer price, let's say the house just came on the market and you say, well, I'm gonna lowball them, or I'm gonna put the first volley over there, see if we can get them. A lot of times that backfires, especially if it's a first week or two on the market. A lot of times I give this strategy always to my buyers, but make sure to ask your agent, what is the best strategy that you think, what is the price that's going to give me the house? I've also had that question posed to me when I will tell them, look, in this market, it's good to go 10,000 over. They're like, oh my gosh, really? I'm like, well, do you want the house? If this is the house that you want and you found this through lots of months and searching and stuff there and going to look at countless houses, it's kind of like speed dating. You go on these speed dates and all of a sudden you found the one you want to call I do with. Make sure you put your absolute best, including the best offer terms there. So hopefully this has been some good strategies, good tips for you. Remember, we're here for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave us a comment below. We'll get right back to you on those questions. We love your feedback too. Do us a favor, like us on Facebook, like this video, share this video. If you're in the market and buying a house, make sure to share this with your friends. Make sure to share it with your loved ones. Make sure to share it with your realtor. That's fine. We're never too busy for any referrals here in Dallas, but more importantly, we're here to help you have the sharp experience, because there's a difference out there. Average agent or sharp agent experience, you tell me. It's always best to go the sharp way. Thanks for watching.